I haven't run in, I don't know, 7 years. And so if I tried to go for a run today, I would be very, very sore afterwards. My muscles wouldn't love it, especially if I tried to run fast. So you want to warm your cords up a little easier. We're not gonna stretch to the extremes. We're just gonna stretch slowly and slowly, lots of air, and it will feel good. So have a stand first. We'll do some breathing. I didn't clean up all my Christmas stuff yet. My tree's still up, and I have a Michigan Christmas hat standing here. We'll just throw that over there. So good, full breath. Anything up and down, full breath in. Front and back. Big full breath in. Woo! Feels like the first deep breaths I've taken in a week. Excellent. I'm going to say sit down if you can remain standing. We're going to start right here. And on a lip buzz, if the lip buzz doesn't work, you can do it on a hum. Just up a fifth and down a fifth with a big slide. Good breath. Nice and easy. Lots of air, very light on top. One more. Nice. Good breath in. Relax the shoulders. I'll start here in a simple my. Just massage your jaw first. Get that muscle loose and easy. Just let it fall. Very simple. And my. No louder than mezzo piano. My. Tall vowel. My. One more. Nice. Again, wiggle the neck. Very relaxed. We're gonna start here. We're just gonna sing. Ho, 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 this exercise is all about feel, right? So what our bodies want to do is we sing a note and then it wants to go back to home base, right? So it wants to open for the O, ho, ho, ho. What we want to have here is just big open PVC pipe. Ho, ho, ho. Your turn. Ho, ho, ho. That loose, that easy. And ho, ho, ho. You might find that if you haven't sung in a few weeks that when it feels this loose and open, that you're a little less accurate. You might find you're kind of missing the pitch and scooping into it, and that is fine. But there's only two of you are together. Everyone else is by themselves. So make all the weird wrong notes you want to make, right? Let it be that, just loose and easy, simple stuff. Lovely. I don't want to do that one. We're gonna sing yo 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 again. This is all about keeping that kind of chew in your jaw, so it's loose and easy. Yo yo yo. Lots of scooping. Yo 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 yo. Big breath in. Hope you feel that little stretch in your voice. Maybe you feel the stretch in your body too. You feel you're taking in more oxygen you have in a little while, maybe. So your blood's feeling good. Your body feels good. Okay. This next one, don't get too accurate, right? The danger of when your voice has been not been used in a while is when we try to get accurate, we try to grab onto it. So we're gonna sing hee hee ha ha hee, but it comes out a little bit like hee hee ha ha hee. It's better than hee hee ha ha hee, right? Loose, relaxed, easy, good breath in, and hee hee ha ha hee, hee hee ha ha hee, hee hee ha ha hee. It's light, it's easy. Nice. Let's go to. We're gonna sing. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, use your arms. Whoa. Lots of air. Whoa. We'll do a few more of these. Know that the human, the common thing that humans want to do here is going to go whoa, and we want whoa. As it goes up, it gets broader, looser, wider. Get back to this key and big breath in. Sopranos and tenors. Let that be the highest note you sing this week, right? No need to go above that. Really great. Throughout the week, use your voice a little more. I had 3 different groups ask me to do my aging voice lecture over Zoom over the next 4 weeks. I'm going to see if Emerson will. We're doing it for Emerson UU, but I'm going to invite you all to come see that too. And one of the things in that aging voice lecture, in the research I did to do it, was there's a lot of research on people living in retirement homes and how their voices can deteriorate very quickly, not just because they aren't singing, because wasn't about singing, but that they don't talk very much during the day. They're not interacting with a lot of people, which neither are we, you know? And so in this time where we're interacting with fewer people, it is more important to use your voice, to stretch those chords every single day. It doesn't have to be an hour of singing. It doesn't have to be 20 minutes of singing, but it definitely means you should be singing in the shower. Definitely means that when you get up in the morning, you should have some, which I'm sure you all do when you wake up, just like me, right? You do that. Just a normal, regular thing that people do. That kind of moving your jaw, keeping it loose, and letting your chords stretch every single day keeps them from getting thinner. Right? If you don't use your chords, they atrophy like any other part of your body. Right? Like if you didn't use your arm for when you get a cast off, your arm is really thin and weak. Same thing happens to your chords. So important to just use them. It doesn't mean you have to be singing songs. It just means you have to be making noise, and noise is important. Okay, so I want to play. You have a seat, everybody. Thank you, thank you. So good to see your faces. So the Pod Brothers, Adam and Matt are their names. They wrote that "'Tis the Season" little medley we did. They are identical twin brothers, and they wrote that little "'Tis the Season" medley, and they've written several more over this break, which has been lovely. And I listened to all of them, and my favorite one is "There Is More Love Somewhere," which I'm going to play for you right now. I sent a link today that has in that quarantine choir folder. There's sheet music if you want to pull that up and watch, but this is one of the YouTube videos that will have it streaming across for everyone to hear. Oh, there's also people chatting. I talk to myself constantly. Does that count? Yes, it does. I talk to my dog constantly, so that's the same. It's literally the same. Here we go. I didn't share my sound. I get back in this habit. It's been almost a month since I've done a Zoom rehearsal. All right, here we go.
Get ready to clap on beat 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can make the video of people, the screen on the side smaller by clicking the small thing. It will move it for you so you can see all the music. One big breath.
There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more hope somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more joy somewhere.
Isn't that a nice one? What you'll run into is much like when trying to sing a Christmas carol that we've sung 1,000 times, is there are a few differences in that melody than we do when we sing it on Sunday mornings, right? So it's just really remembering those, because those are like landmines sitting in a song. So just make sure you look for those, see where those are. There are, in my sheet music, I would mark when I'm singing the melody, especially from a bass or a tenor. right? Because they tend to go from harmony to melody to harmony to melody, back and forth. Draw a circle wide. Jeep and Michael are going to put that together in January, and we'll see it either end of January or in February. So we recorded it. One of the things, we all did this for the first time in this last 5 months, and so we had no idea how long it took to put together virtual choirs. Nobody did. I mean, like, there were like 6 people in the world who did virtual choirs before now. So it was one of those, okay, let's put this one on hold and let the holiday things happen, and we'll get back to this later. So it's just sitting there on hold, ready to go. Another thing that I heard from the Game Men's Chorus guys, and from some of you too, is that from my side of the screen, like my side of the podium, sometimes singing these songs over and over feels a little boring. But I've learned that it feels nice to sing together, and that people don't necessarily want to spend extra time on this choral music outside of rehearsal. And I understand, and I love you. So we can just sing them more times, and that's great. So we're going to run through that again. Nice little moments. Make sure where it's different than you want. If you have your sheet music in front of you, circle moments that go whoops. And tenors, there's one misspelled note in your part, but that's just like in the second to last bar where it has an A sharp, it should be a B flat, or an A natural, it should be a B double flat, but it's okay. You don't need to care about that. That only bothers me. It is. I'm sorry, you might hear my dog who's just sitting here very happily chewing on a bone.
Hey there, get ready to clap on beat 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more hope somewhere.
Nice little moment basically there.
There is more joy somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more joy somewhere.
And I kind of like that they use this bar as a cutoff. It's a very slow cutoff across the screen. Two things to think about. One is we will always put the T of the word it on the last eighth note. Till I find it, I'm gonna keep on till I find it. And virtual choir T's are different than regular choral T's, right? Because we can say, find it, and I would be so happy with you. And in virtual choirs, you want it. Dental, because if you do a it, not good. It's just gonna, everything's gonna clip. no one will like it. So make sure you're really thinking that through. There's a cool move in that somewhere moment that the basses and tenors get at the end of the first verse. That's really great. And so you should put a little accent on that somewhere. So you really hear that chord change. Thing that they're doing. These pod brothers, they know how to write things. Let's sing it through one more time, and then we'll sing a little There You Are the New Day. Optimized for things.
Clap on beat 4. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere.
Your starting notes, basses and baritones.
There is more hope somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more hope somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more joy somewhere.
So right here. So tenors, if you look here, you're on the melody. You're just on the melody up an octave. There is more joy somewhere. I was on a harmony. There is more joy. And sopranos, the high harmony. There is more joy. And the basses, you have an actual bass line, which is nice. The only time in the song. So this is my favorite writing in the whole piece. Is this little moment right there? Isn't music fun? I sure like music a lot. Oh, it's just nice to do some music things. Excellent. So friends, why don't we, if you have the sheet music out for You Are the New Day, other one we're going to look at today. I like this recording because it's just 6 guys. It's super simple, of course, singing soprano and alto as well. And they just keep it in tempo. They don't do anything very special except sing very in tune. They're just so good at singing in tune, these king singers. They might just make it someday. Switch that. Click here. Share things.
You are the new day. You are the new day. I will love you more than me and more than yesterday. If you can but prove to me you are the new day. dawn. Let the birds all hail the morning. Love of life will urge me, say, you are the new day. When I lay me down at night, knowing we must pay, thoughts occur that this night might stay yesterday. Thoughts that we as humans small could slow words and end it all, lie around me where they fall before the new day. One more day when time is running out for everyone. Like a breath I knew would come, I reach for a new day. Hope is my philosophy, just needs days in which to be. Love of life means hope for me, born on a new day. You are the new day.
There's just so much to love about that, right? Oh, it's a perfect song. That's the first song we're singing when this thing's over, everybody. That's the first song, the first Sunday back. We're singing that.
Don,
Yeah.
did they change the word on that last phrase, isn't it? Oh, it is born. I was reading from. Never mind.
It's nice to see that even the king singers make mistakes in virtual choirs, right? They're like literally one of the best vocal ensembles in the world, and their cutoffs weren't clean in bars 38 or 21. So like that just makes me feel good, right? That even like literally some of the best singers on the planet didn't get the cutoffs just quite clean enough. That is like,
Don,
yes, sir.
they were okay, but the quartet UUCA goes
Right.
down on that
It's
line.
on a whole different level.
New day. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Gerald. Yeah, they're doing it in B major, which is the key that we actually recorded it in when we recorded it several years ago. New. Yes. What else is lovely about this is like it's a great microcosm of everything I love and hate about British choral music. Like it's so simple and it's so in tune, and like how light that male soprano is. Like so what he sings, the hope for me, that high F is so special, but even more special just when it's on a C and it's just nothing. It's just so sweet and nothing. And then I hate the vowels. I just can't stand the vowels. They're so British. And those vowels are very easy to tune. They're all so right, and they're all just right here. And it makes it so easy to tune, and it's lovely and in tune. And I'd give up a little bit of tuning for better vowels. Different vowels, not better vowels, different vowels. I believe in the inherent worth and dignity of all vowels. Why don't we try it again, everybody?
You are the new day. You are the new day. I will love you more than me and more than yesterday. If you can but prove to me you are the new day. Send the sun Love of life will urge me, say, you are the new day. When I lay me down at night, knowing we must pay, thoughts occur that this night might stay yesterday. Thoughts that we as humans small could slow us and end it all, lie around me where they fall before the new day. One more day when time is running out for everyone. Like a breath I knew would come, I reach for a new day. Hope is my philosophy, just needs days in which to be. Love of life means hope for me, born on a new day. You are the new day.
It's like just right on the edge of perfect, right? It's so special. What lovely, lovely singing. Every time I hear, I get to hear new little things. It's like looking at the sheet music while listening to it. Also, you get to hear like little magic that happens. Like just something to be said about like when we sing, as groups, you let go of a little bit of your best sound to just make something in tune. And the King Singers, whew, every one of those guys could sing opera. Every one of them could sing room-filling vibrato rocked opera. And there they are, just here it is in tune. Isn't this nice? Like a well-composed dish.
Don, what's the trick to smiling and singing at the same time? When I smile, a different sound comes out.
Well, interesting. What I was joking about that British sound is it is a front of face smiled sound, right? That's where was part of what their bright vowel technique is. But they talk about an inner smile. There's lots of writing on this. If where the smile is actually just here, right? The smile is here. You can sing "Born on a new day." As long as the smile comes in this part of your face, then this part of your face has to stay relaxed. Now, it's tougher to sing Russian that way. It's it's funny. Give a choir a song in Russian, happiest song in the world, and everyone's gonna look like this the whole song. Everyone just because it feels very deep and full. Russians don't do that. It's just Americans singing Russian. But it's just this little lift in your cheekbones there, and then you can still have that "Born on a new day." I mean, dark and full and a little smile there. It's
Don,
not jazz hand smile, right? Like you can't do this and sing a lot of things.
Don,
Yes.
since there's a split for the alto, maybe other sections too, do you care which one we sing?
In this space, nope. In fact, if we don't have enough of some of the parts, I'm just gonna ask some of you to record them both. Hey, that's the world it is now, right? Like,
Okay.
But if we're short on a couple of altos, I'm gonna send an email to the altos and say, hey, well, 3 of you just sing the alto one part, and the 3 of you can just send me like those 4 bars, and I can toss them right in.
Okay.
So, Don, are we gonna sing different vowels then? Like the way you usually conduct us to sing it with more Latin-y vowels? Is that what you want us to do?
And so we're not going to record along with that recording. We're just doing that in rehearsal. We're going to have tracks that will have me singing and vowels that I like.
Okay.
So we will sing with tall, round vowels on this whole song. And what we're going to try to do with "You Are the New Day" is just record the audio. right? That the hope is that more people will take part if we're just recording the audio instead of audio and video together. So we'll do a regular audio and video on You Are the New Day, and then we'll on the There's More Love, and then we'll do just audio on You Are the New Day and have some nice pictures and things and do it that way. Kathy, I see you.
There's like these big pauses in some of the measures. Are we
We
going to
won't
do
be
those
doing that.
pauses?
No, we're gonna do it in time.
So
Singing a cappella music.
click, click, don't get off the beat and
We
wait.
will do it on a full. We will actually record to a click track. When you hear it in your ear, you're gonna hear
Just like before.
going with you. Yeah. A cappella music in virtual choirs is just way harder. Just way harder. And so the way to make it less difficult is to have a click track.
How did they do that? How did they do that with the big difference in the speed for those measures? How did
well, they are 6 of the best choral singers on the planet Earth. So I'm gonna give them that. I'll also just assume that they have that they're all have a video at that moment where there's someone just recorded themselves going, "You are the new day," and they follow it along. That's my
okay.
thought. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and odds are with that too that they recorded it first and then they lip sang that video. I'm 90% sure that they were lip singing in that video and they had just recorded it themselves earlier. Cheating is totally fine during quarantine. You can cheat all you want on your diet. Yeah. Okay.
Couldn't you not have one guy sing and then that guy listen and sing along with another guy and record that and then like layered rather than what we're doing?
Like what you did last Sunday.
Yes, you can totally layer something. The songs that the quartet did for Christmas Eve and the Sundays before, that's how they did it. You did it with an app where one person sings a part, the next person sings their part with it, and the next person sings their part with it. There are many roads to virtual things. They may have done that too. Like the bass sings first. I posted the other day that I was recording something. It was for our choir. I don't remember who it was for, but I recorded the bass part first and then the tenor part. And I was like, well, I can certainly sing some fifths in tune. It is not the most fun thing. Making tracks, not a part of this job that I enjoy, but I can tune some fifths. That's a skill in my back pocket. Well, dear friends, I am so excited. We're also going to record Up to the Mountain, and maybe we'll do it with James Richards, which we did for Taryn's ordination. But I might see if our friend Elise Christensen, who we did it with several years ago, she moved back up to Michigan, but that doesn't mean anything during quarantine. So maybe I'll see if she'll jump in and record it with us. I think she'd have fun doing that. She's an awesome singer. So that could be a thing. And there's another small groups. There's other song that they put out that the Paha brothers wrote. What's it called? It just fell out of my brain. It's they put "You Made Me Love You," "I Didn't Want to Do It," and one other song together, and I can't think of it in this moment. And it had to be you. It had to be you. It's a little jazzy thing, and that will not be like the whole choir is going to do it. Anyone who's interested can do it. Whereas it'll be one of those. So it's cute, it's fun, it's jazzy, it's tricky. These other ones are, we know You're the New Day pretty well. And then the There's More Love Somewhere is very intuitive. This one has some tricky jazz chords in it, and so you are welcome to give it a few whirls, and if you like it, sing it, and we'll make something out of it. Those are the plans for the next few months. We don't know when all these things are gonna end. Yeah.
Hey, Don.
Hey, can I put in a request?
Yes.
I don't know if this would be amenable to this, but I don't know. I actually have been pulling up some of our choir songs with different people singing it on my Spotify playlist, and then I just sing along. And if we ever get a chance to do Color Purple again, I would love that. Because that's one of my favorites to sing along to.
Another one that would be tricky, super tricky in quarantine. But yeah, when the world opens back up, The world is our oyster, Laura.
Okay. I don't know. My world seems pretty small right now, Don. It's a pretty small oyster.
Yeah.
Hey, Don,
Yes, sir.
have you given any thought to starting rehearsals outside as a way of beginning?
So, believe me, I get multiple emails every week from people like, here's the other idea. This week, I got 7 people sent me the same NPR article about the car choirs, where everyone gets together and you plug it into an FM transmitter and everyone has a microphone and sings there. And I was like, yeah. And the truth is, what they have is that they have a professional octet, 8 professional singers, each in their car, which means they probably need like 10 cables, an FM transmitter, all this stuff. But with a choir our size, that's much more difficult. And the outdoor thing, I wouldn't be comfortable singing outdoors in COVID unless we were 20 feet apart. Right? If we were 20 feet apart, I'm for it. But there's no way for us to tune. This is actually better than that. Because of how far we spread particles when we sing. It doesn't have to be that much if you're talking, but how far we spread particles when we sing is just a very great deal. But we're hoping to get vaccinated, and that would be just wonderful. Get that as soon as you can. And then, when we'll get back together and do those things. Paul did remind me that about half of our choir's birthdays are in January. So I should do it here instead. What key do we swing in? I'm sorry. Back to this one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday Happy birthday, all the peoples. Mine is a week from tomorrow.
You, sir.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow. And I'll have
Mine
a
is
rehearsal for my
Friday.
birthday.
Wait, Don, I think yours is like 2 days after mine. Is that right?
I'm the 21st. Yeah, you're the 19th.
Okay, yeah, I'm the 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Mine is Friday, Kay's is Saturday, right? And Gerald, yours is next week, right?
24th.
Wow.